Hi there YouTube, Mark Vergier here with a retake of a package video, at least a retake, an addition to a package video. I uploaded this and YouTube said it was completely uploaded, but it just ate half of it and half of it was lost in cyberspace. So I really have to show you some extra bits, different time, a different year. So it's actually a pickups video that spans 2 years. It arrived in 2013, even mere seconds before it turned midnight at Tony's place, but enough about that. Let's go check out the original video and I'll be back to show you the additional items. A certain package from Australia has arrived. So Tony, a happy new year. Let's dig into it. Okay. Hi there YouTube. Package from Australia. For my good friend Tony, ElectricAdventures, and the cool thing is that it arrived just a couple of minutes ago, and that was just before it turned midnight in Hobart. So this package even arrived in the Netherlands, my place, 2013 Hobart time. So happy new year, toasting with a Coke. So let's see what's in the package. There's a letter on top, ElectricAdventures. Mark, I found some duplicate games for the original Spectre video, cool, and thought you might like them to try out on your recent acquisition. That's very nice. I've also enclosed a few other items that I thought you might like, including a power socket for your US SNES, cool. Yeah, very much. Thank you very much. Very cool. I love that letterhead. So let's dig in and see. Packaged very well. With a ton of bubble wrap. Wow. Okay, so I won't show you the ElectricAdventures note because I already read that. Yeah, these tapes, 2 tapes, Program Pack 11, Missile Command, Mastermind and Leaky Roof for the Spectre video computers, and you have to run it by typing that, and it comes on the special, very special 15-minute computer tapes, so they look like regular compact cassettes. You can actually probably record some audio on it as well, but they are specialized for recording computer programs. So that, and then this one, which actually has a printed label as well. It says stranded, and run CAS, and press enter, ElectricAdventures 1988. So very cool. And oh yeah, it does need extra memory on the 318 systems, but I have a different system, so that'll be alright. So, and then there's a whole slew of other things in here that I may have not have shown, but yeah. First, a bit that he wrote about in the note. This is actually a power socket that I can solder into my American SNES. The American SNES has a very strange power plug that doesn't compare with any other regular plug. Not sure why Nintendo chose to use a different power plug from the for the US SNES than for the Super Famicom and the European SNES. But this actually helps us to solve that, so I'm going to solder that in and hopefully I'll get my American SNES to work. And then it comes with a Hue card, and it says Volume 1. And yeah, I think it's a PC Engine Hue card. So that's the back. It's awesome. Very cool. Very cool artwork there. I'm really looking forward to testing these out. I'll make a video on that as well. But and then this, another Hue card, and my my kanji is not up to scale, so won't be able to read that. But look at that, and the back. Very lovely format to put games on. They don't store a huge amount of data, but enough for the smaller games. And then some more cards. I mean, it just keeps on giving. A Famicom card. Cool. And some people may actually recognize this spaceship, but that's the Twinbee spaceship. As you can see, Konami, and this is the back. And it's very cool to get a Famicom card. I mean, don't mind the label at all. It's about the game, but yeah, very cool. Twinbee, Konami, 1986. Thanks, man. That's a very cool game. And then we have, I believe, a 2600 cards. I think it's a 2600 card, yes. An Activision Super Hit Pack. River Raid, Grand Prix, Fishing Derby, Skyjinx, and Checkers used joystick controllers. Super Hit Pack. Very cool. So I got a whole shitload of cartridges. Very cool. And then some MSX cards. Wow. This cartridge. It's a Sony cartridge, and it looks like a shooter, and it is. It's Battle Cross. This, and it has a Sony Hitbit label. And the funny thing about this card is that it actually features, you know, the hole, the back, the warning, the little nudge. But then it features something extra that I have not seen on other cartridges before. Only the Odyssey 2, I believe, has cartridges like this, but yeah, some sort of metal protective thing that just, you know, moves back when you insert the card. But yeah, that is great. And another one, another MSX card, a Konami card, and that's this game, Hyper Rally. Very cool, also Konami game. And they all have different patterns over here, but the little, I'm not sure why this is. Probably to make it recognizable, but yeah. And then a golf game, a Casio golf game. Very cool. So, yeah. And then the back. So it's different from the other game. And the fun thing about it is the fun thing is that actually these cards and cassette cases, they all are exactly the same size, and this is because these cards were came out in a time that a lot of computer programs came either on this, in this format, or in a cartridge format, and this really stacks neatly against each other, you know, on a shelf. So a lot of people had take games on the MSX and also cartridge games. So yeah, very nice format. And even the Famicom cards are actually the same size. Of course, the Atari cards are different. But perhaps they're just as big as 8-track tapes, I'm not sure, but yeah. And the box keeps on giving. Oh man. This game, very cool. SSX. It's a, whoops. It's a skiing game, snowboard game. And it comes with manual and disc. Ah man, I hope Michael Schumacher gets well. We just had word that he was injured in a skiing accident. Wow, and then this, Crash of the Titans. PlayStation 2. I'm not sure if I ever played this. It says this product is licensed for sale in Australia and New Zealand only, but it's a PAL release. I'm not sure if this is a release that is only for New Zealand and Australia, or that there was a European release for it, but and of course it comes with manual and disc. And then last but not least, another great title, Quake 3, nice first person shooter, and it's a multiplayer shooter. Quake 3 Revolution. I've never played that on the PS2, but yeah, very cool. So, well, yeah. So these are my additional remarks on the original video. Thank you, Tony, for this great number of items. It really, to me, was like receiving Christmas presents almost. And I prepared a little something, a little stack of things to send you, but I still have to go to the post office, and actually I still have to put it in a box. And I'm actually going to repurpose some of the bubble wrap that you actually used. So I'll let you know when I post it, and yeah, it'll be on your way, and hopefully you'll be able to enjoy something as well. What else? Well, something that I got was actually something I bought myself. So this is not Tony. This is oh, and if you haven't checked out Tony ElectricAdventures, go check him out. It's a great channel he has, great dude, and you really should yeah, you should pay him a visit and subscribe. But pay him a visit and subscribe, because definitely worth it. Something I got myself was actually these two boxes, and what does it contain? Do these contain? They contain a special board. They contain a USB cable and a special board that actually can be put inside the case of a Commodore 64, a C16 or a VIC-20, and even accepts the ribbon cables from Amiga computers. And basically, this is not a power switch. This is actually a switch that you can use to change character modes, mapping modes. But this is actually something you can use to turn a non-functioning C16, VIC-20 or Commodore 64 unit, a bread bin or the newer model, into a USB keyboard with additional joystick interfaces that allow you to use standard Atari joysticks or compatible joysticks that map to either the cursor keys or the number keypad with, I believe, space or another key. And you can actually use it on with emulators and stuff, so you really get very close to experiencing the real thing, basically using the computer as as the emulator provider. And it actually comes with a German language manual, and it's called the Kira V2. And yeah, I got two, and I plan on using it to change one of my non-functioning Commodore 64 or VIC-20 units into a nice USB keyboard, if only temporary, or permanently, I'm not sure, but yeah. So the original video was a lot more enthusiastic. I'm so sorry that that turned out blotched. I really was very enthusiastic unboxing it, so I've put the original bit in there as well. It's New Year's Day. Hardly slept. I'm pulling a shift, so recording this in between. Yeah, not at my best, but I wanted to make this video and show Tony that I really like what he gave me very much. And yeah, I'm going to edit this and upload it, and I'm gonna prepare Tony's package there's some goodies in there as well. So yeah, I'll be back with another video. I believe I have to create a video response to Atari Leaf's 2014 gaming resolutions or something like that. So that's coming up as well. Mark signing off, and I'll be back with another video soon.